Okay, trappers, if you're interested in any of the baits or lures that I use on my line that we produce, you can reach out to us, message us or email, and we'll get you set up. We've got the 4 and 8 ounce beaver castor lure, the gallon and quart malicious DP coon bait, and the 4 and 8 ounce castor lure for bobcats. It's got 2 of the ingredients in it that entice the bobcats. We'll get you set up. Last thing, we'd like to ask that if you watch our videos, you like them, please subscribe, give them the old thumbs up, and share them with a friend, whether he traps or not. Share them. We appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
All right, trappers, MadTrapper at you. Finally, down in the Mississippi after a week's delay because of the ice storm they had down here. Where we're staying, we still don't have power, but we bought the generator now, so we're doing good. But man, am I excited. I trapped this place 4 years ago. Only time it's been trapped in years. And since then, they have got cat after cat after coyote after coyote on cameras here. So they definitely want me to work them over. There's plenty of, not plenty of beaver, but there'll be beaver and there's otter. But they want me to focus on the coyotes and the cats, which is yay. This first location I set up, you can see the old empty bucket here. This here, you can't see it very good, I'll show it more later, was this whole area. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of acres right back in there was all cut 4 years ago. And now it looks all like this, thick, grown up, even thicker in places. This here, got a road here, got the one going behind me. Got a roadway going off there, got a roadway going off there, and then you got another roadway that goes off here. Very seldom do I put 2 bobcat sets in one location, but this is screaming for it. So I got this one here. And of course, the limbs still down, trees down everywhere from the ice storm, but is what it is. Goes down here to a duck lake. This one here follows the river, same as this one here, or not the river, but a creek. So I put another one in right here. So yeah, if this doesn't scream bobcats, I don't know what does. But I mean, they're going to be working. The creek's right over the edge there. So they're going to be coming right through here, working through here, coming up through the middle here, working through that thick stuff over there. This is the locations of locations. Now is that we all probably won't catch any here, but should. Anyway, let's go find some other locations. All right, this is a beautiful location. Long road going through here. Joining this one, this is probably that cutover I was talking about, how thick and woolly it's getting. Both sides. Tell me every cat and coyote in the country ain't in here. Anyway, got that going up there, going through there. We're going to put in a pair of coyote sets in here. One on the opposing corners, I think right in here somewhere. Probably right over there, right over here. I get things set up and get back with you. All right, I got my locations picked out. I had to move a bunch of fallen limbs. So we got just a little tuft of grass right here. This, of course, will all be gone. Then we got this tuft of grass right here. Almost going to give it a walkthrough appearance. Oh, clay is so hard. It's gonna have to work. Got a number 3 bridger there. I just bought a couple with me. They just happen to be on top, so they get set. Most everything I'll be setting down here for coyotes will be number 2s. Get that grass out of there so it doesn't wrap around the bit. Sharpen that or something, because that's not working very good. Well, I guess about 6-8 inches is going to have to be deep enough. That old ground is just hard, hard, hard. Wrap my glove up easy. Bit looks sharp enough. All right. Probably won't film both of them. It'll just be a repeat. I could have left that in the camper. That's from out west. Got all my stuff laid out here. All right. So again, we're going to go right here. Round jaw, so make a round bed. I don't use the trench set very much, hardly at all actually. I guess you might say I'm kind of a standard old dirt hole guy. There's little roots everywhere. They're kind of in a hurry. I kind of broke my own normal rule. I usually dig my trap bed first. Make sure I don't hit something. A little bit of love right there, and I think we got it. Oh man, that ground is harder than rock. Cable sticks are gonna be fun to drive. Little swivel out of here. Almost gonna be too hot. I had to take off my insulated shirt and put on my blue jean shirt, and by the time it hit 67, 68 like it's supposed to today, I'll be wanting to get out of it. I like to carry my lure in my pocket, so I like to wear it, but probably down to t-shirts here for long. And I guess that's better than 10 below. I gotta fashion out a live coyote pen somewhere. Oh my gosh, that ground is hard. Sounds like it's going in concrete. I'm gonna do something different here. Not the one I wanted. Oh, maybe it's right here. Yeah, there it is. Pilot hole. Yeah, that is hard. We can get that back out of there. Boy, it came, but boy, it's fought me every inch. Try this again. Still sound like I'm just beating on concrete even with that hole already pre-drilled a little bit. Hope it ain't jiggling the camera too much. You bust through that one layer, whatever it is, then it gets kind of normal. Until then, wow. Now let's do some of this, make it manageable. Mrs. Trapper always time me when she's with me. Normally from start to go, 7 minutes. I'm glad she's not here today because I think it's going to take more than 7 minutes. Should be chastising me. Put that up there off on the wings a little bit. Give it a little bit of a blend. Make sure the lowest part's over the pan. All right, one down, one to go. All right, it's been 3 days ago. I forgot to mention the rain. I didn't mention it earlier. So all the tracks are going to be fresh. Look at there. That was probably during the rain. Not too far after it. Right there, that was probably last night. Coyotes running up that way. Look at here, coyotes running that way. Another coyote going this way, going that way. Another coyote going that way. I think we need to put a couple sets for right there on top of the hill. Now these are going to run down to where them are. But normally that's where I do. But I've got that end blocked off. I don't like to overset. So they're coming from here. And I've never been up in here. They just added this since I was here 4 years ago. But boy, you can tell how thick this is. It's going to be good. But wherever this intersects into the next road, and like I said, I have no idea. Maybe it's right around the corner. That's where we're going to sit. Yeah, right here. Most definitely. Because the reason is they could be coming there and go that way, could be coming here and go that way. If they go that way, they're going to hit them 2 sets we just put down there. But if they're, hugging, just staying inside here, they're going to run back and forth through here. So we're going to put 2 sets here. I'm not going to film it, but just going to show you the location. They got a food plot over there. I'm going to set one low, and then I'll set one high. Right now, the wind's going to be out of the south for the next several days. And it's going to be like 70 something the next day or two. It's going to be 60s until then. So we're going to play the wind with one up here, and then put the other one somewhere lower here in the middle. So that should catch them coming and going. Let's get her done. All right, for perspective, if this comes through that bald hill right there, and kind of see the deer standing off to the left, that's where we just set those 2 sets. So I just came up the hill. It's probably 200 to about 300 yards away. But look at here. I hope this comes through good. Look at all these coyotes. Again, just rained 3 days ago. I mean, you got tracks from 3 days ago, tracks probably from 2 days ago, and tracks you can barely see, prints from last night. Without any exaggeration, three nights, there's been at least 8, if not 10 coyotes here. And of course, some of them can be coming and going, same coyote maybe a couple nights in a row. Maybe they're denning down here. We're seeing denning this time of the year. But got a good path going off down that way. I don't know, it looks like they're just kind of doing a kind of rousting around over there, but I see some tracks way over there, so I'm gonna go check that out. I hate to put traps this close together, but man, these guys here are going down, they're working down through there. They may be staying in the brush enough where those sets over there be a while to pick them up. So we're gonna burn 2 more traps right in here. Just want to show some location, kind of what we're looking for. And this for sure is what we're looking for. Yeah, I mean, look at here. It's just, I bet they've been peeing on that. Look at the tracks coming sideways. That's probably, I'm willing to guess, a natural scent post. They're all coming right to it, doing their thing, and then wandering off. Let's go down here and see if they're working down through here. Oh yeah, I mean, this is just all coyote tracks. Solid coyote tracks. Looks like a dog track right there. Got some dogs up in here running. But yeah, I mean, this is nuts. I can't believe I ain't seen no kitty tracks. Look at all these guys. This is very soft mud. If this firms up without getting into these trees, I got 3 snares with me, just our cable restraints. But yeah, if this firms up enough, oh, it's getting firmer. Look at that. I mean, they're all just funneling right down through here. Oh yeah, we're gonna put a cable in here. Still here, I was walking out to the four-wheeler, just back in the corner, we're seeing that thing. Finally found me some kitty cat tracks creeping up through here. Right there. Working his way, going the same way them coyotes are going. So definitely put some sets up there, pick that cat up too. And here's the cat, he come right along here. I mean, see how he hugs the edges? Here's the coyotes out here. Only track you see coming along that edge is that cat. So, yeah. May end up finding a place to put a bucket. I don't like putting the buckets with the coyote traps. Not that it scares the coyotes, I'll just avoid the bucket. There's that dog again. Probably end up catching his butt. But if you have a coyote caught and a cat comes along, normally they don't work the bucket. They're going to avoid the coyotes. So, anyway, let's get some sets out. All right, we went from this morning 36 degrees or 33 degrees, whatever it was. Insulated shirt on, went to a blue jeans shirt a while ago. And when I went to get beaver traps, I went to a t-shirt and a hat, 68 degrees. Anyway, they said they got beaver in here. I believe they do. That's the second one. I'll show the other one I passed when it's coming up here. But yeah, they do have some beaver up in here we have to get set up for. Anyway, just wanted to show the lodge there. And you don't see them a lot down here, but there are some here and there. We'll continue on. All right, first set is right here. It's this spectacular looking crossover. Got her notched out good. I want to actually feel around out there and see if there's enough room to get a slide rod in. I doubt it. But we're going to check it out. But that first big log was already floating there. I put this with the second one there. But going to put this, and there's otter tracks in there too. Going to put the 330 right underneath them logs. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some business. All right, here's the second location. You can see plenty of beaver tracks in there. All right, let me lay those down here. Plenty of beaver tracks in there coming out. One, I just dropped that log right in there, right down in there, and that little gap right there, perfect little spot. We're gonna put a 330 in there. If I'm not too far away, there's the second house. We're gonna put some castor mounds on here too. Gotta go back and get the traps off the buggy, but just carried a couple 330s with me while I just come here to scout it out. Don't know what's in the back there. I can see some shine trees. So I know there's 2 lodges on here anyway. So got some beaver. All right, just a simple dive through right where they're coming through. They'll dive under. If they're coming up, they'll dive under, go right up. I got it wired off all the way over here. I mean, that's 7-8 feet to here. Hopefully he'll get over here and get tangled around some of this stuff. Won't be blocking the slide. I like to get them out of the way. That keeps the next one from getting educated. Another thing I do, whether it's important or not, I practice it. I never go up their slides. I always go up and around. And beaver are pretty crafty. I figure if they start seeing giant beaver tracks in here, they'll think that's why everybody's disappearing. So, yep, there we go. We'll see what it does tomorrow. All right, getting ready to put an old castor mound back on the back corner, back under where the dam is. I put a crossover set, didn't film it. I'll film it tomorrow with a big fat beaver in it, hopefully. Got to throw that hopefully in there because they all don't catch. This falls off like a mother's son. Make me a little shelf to stand on. Which is great. I mean, 3-4 foot deep right off the edge. Get that stuck in there good. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put in a castor mount. I picked this is their stuff we're gonna utilize. make a little approach to it. Put that up there too. There we go. As always, I use my rod, my stake or whatever, to make my trap bed. In doing that, I want a ledge right here. They hit that ledge, they'll drop their feet. It's kind of like a lot of people put poke sticks in. Same thing. I want to pick this up. So we're going to utilize it too. Look like a tree popped up here last night or today or whatever. The old TS-85 sitting ready. I'm just slowly sinking. All right. Way down in there. Shouldn't be. The other one over there might be popped up in the morning. I was having a heck of a time getting it the stake in something solid. I don't know that I did it. All right. Find me a little dipping stick. Hopefully. There's one, something. And a dipping reed. We are going to use something a little different. Some boys out of Georgia sent this through a neighbor of mine while he was out there doing some work. Green Ladder Halo. That's a lure they make. Sorry, I don't know their names. I don't know that he even told me if he remembered. It does have a peculiar smell. So we'll get a good dab of that. Up on the old castor mound. Now this is the only castor mound I'm putting in here right now. And it's in between the lodge over there and the lodge back there. So hopefully we'll get some fighting going on. All right, this is that best used crossover that I could find, which I got that 330 down there. We're gonna double up on this and put a slide rod on this side so I don't slide off in myself. Again, it's pretty deep, almost straight down. Get him off the side a little bit. Get it down in there good. A little better. Put the old MB out on this one. Uh-oh, pinch my glove. Now this one I don't like. Its pan's a little tighter than I like. I have to bring some pliers with me and fix that tomorrow. They already got their good little place. They're already coming out. Ooh, there's a rip right there. And right below it. It's a good flat spot. So that's where we're going to go with that dude. Put him down in there. Pick this up enough where I can see the notch. That shoved down in there. Come way out here because I don't want to find that trap the hard way. Get that sucker work down in that mud good. Get up here. There we go. Offset. Pan will be about right here. I don't know. We'll see how that pan works. But there it is. And there's that lodge right there. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some fur. All right. This flowed right into the main channel, which is right there. I mean, where that little finger land is, the river is on their side, and it's bank full. You can see the bridge is underwater. This little island right there was totally underwater this morning when I drove through here. So it went down already 3-4 inches. Here's a beaver castor mound. There's one old, you know. It's one they make when they just swimming when it's flood stages. You can see right here, you can see some old tracks here from the last day or two. So anyway, we're gonna put in old another castor mound sit right here. Hopefully, yeah, I figure we're gonna have enough water. This ditch falls straight off. Matter of fact, other side of that bridge, I got a 330 from 4 years ago when I was trapping this. That I never could get to. The river come up on me and could never get it, along with a couple others. Alright. So now with the water dropping like it is, and we know overnight it's going to drop. What we're gonna do is get this castor mound just barely on the edge. I'm gonna come out here a little deeper than I normally would, because I like front foot catches. When I can get them, they go, especially if it's shallow water. Here, it don't matter, it's deep enough, it ain't going nowhere. Back foot catches, you know they're not gonna ring off. All right, got me a good impression with a nice ledge. Another MB. A lot better pan. Oh, good stick. Get that down in there. Good, there we go. Let's see. A few little subtle guides. It says, hey, come over this way, guys. The party is over here. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing, the old green halo. Let's find me a stick. Try these. I'm gonna give these boys a good fair chance here. Everything, I got two circles set out. Well, look, I did with this coyote and cat sitting this morning. This circle and then the other one. Every one's going to be this on this circle, and then I'll use mine on the other circle. And we'll check it out. There's a big old castor mound that's really high. There's more right there. So definitely beaver in here, and I got the wind going with me on this side. I could have sat on the other side over there, but the wind's going this way. So that is a doozy of a set. Getting sun going down. We got a little bit of work yet to do up here. I got two different spots that could beaver otter crossovers, and they need some loving by the MadTrapper. They need some attention. I'm gonna go give it to them. All right, here's one of the crossovers I was talking about. Beaver otter, very active. Gonna put a 330 in right there. They were going over, looked like going this way originally, but the flood blocked them out. So the last several days, they've been going right down there. So that's where we'll be going. If I don't fall in head first. Get there quicker, I guess. Check the water depth. I don't want to step out there and be immediately over my head. Now you can see how far this water went down. Right there's the last dry step. So it's dropped 3 or 4 inches already today. Normally out in front of these pipes, sliding, sinking in, but normally out in front of these pipes, we, oh yeah, plenty of good water. Plenty of good water. Good hard bottom too. Except where I'm standing, it's sinking in maybe too hard. Whoa, falling backward. There we go. Now we're gonna have to make them step down. A little different what I normally do. I take that and then I fold it over. Gonna make me a ledge right there. Pack it in with my knee. Tie this up. There we go. Now they know where they need to go. Down a little bit. Come on. Got to go to town yet tonight. I'm kind of in a hurry, but it's getting dark. Got to get a panel, build a coyote pen for hopefully all these coyotes I'm going to catch. We'll see. Time will tell. Here's my trap. Get it in there. We are on to the other side. Oh, I get my foot out of there. Pipe walking. Yeah, you can tell that was soft. And over here, simple. H holder, 330. Oh, look at that. I'm glad I looked. No trigger. That should have never got in there. That should have had a piece of surveyor's tape wrapped around it and been in my repair kit at home. Looks like I might have to get a coon set up in here. Give me some sticks for my, ooh, look at that, my dive. And she's flowing out there good. Let's check the water depth here. Make sure I'm not going to step off into an abyss. All right, looking good. And a little deeper there, but that's all right. We won't go over there. Trap will go right there. Of course, same old. I've got, I don't know, 6 feet of wire. You seen this at the videos earlier this year when I was at home trapping. I do my pigtail swivel in the middle. Trigger in the middle so I don't break it off. I always use the H holders because they'll get out of the path. Get that down that tree. That one came off. I'm gonna take that one off. Get all splashing wet on me here. Alright, there's that. Find my wire. I think I set my trap on it. I think I speared it. I did. There we go. I'm going to come around this here tree. What he'll do is he'll go out in that current and he'll be out there, out of sight, out of mind. Alright. Dang, this bank's hard. Put that down in there a little deeper. Aw. Log broke. That was going to be a good log, too. Gotta pin him in there. There we go. That'll get him. Don't get any easier than that. Look at that. That's a jewel right there. On down the line.